So Dogecoin holders are in for a treat right now as exciting things are happening for Doge along with other cryptos as well. And this is what I'm going to talk about in this video. But before we move forward, I'd like to remind you that we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber at the end of this month. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Good luck! So we are now seeing that the overall crypto market is still trading sideways. We saw some really good price action yesterday, but today the market is back in the red. I'm not too worried because the overall sentiment of the market is really positive after Fed meeting that was held recently. And if you want to get into detail about this meeting and its impact on cryptos, do check out my previous video. Before coming to the big update from today, let's talk about some market analyses. And as per crypto analyst Lark Davis, the recent decision by the Fed is going to increase the inflation rate even more as we go into 2022. And as a result, Bitcoin's price will skyrocket in the coming days as inflation would threaten the purchasing power. Similarly, crypto analyst Michael Van De Poppe has confirmed the drop in the dollar index, yielding the decision by the US Fed. And he believes that this is why Bitcoin and other cryptos are now on the rise. So the point is that due to rising inflation concerns, investors are now rushing towards the crypto market, especially Bitcoin. This is because Bitcoin acts as a solid hedge against inflation, and this has even been proven by recent research. As per this research, throughout the recent pandemic, gold has had a real return of 8%, while the S&P 500 have returned 33% in real terms. And this is way less than Bitcoin as it managed to give a whopping 520% return during this time. So Bitcoin's unmatched returns during this highly inflationary period make it evident that Bitcoin has indeed been an excellent inflation hedge. In short, while Bitcoin's recent price performance might have left new investors feeling down as well, zooming out and looking at the big picture shows that Bitcoin did outpace inflation by a lot. And another good thing happening for Bitcoin is that it has now broken out of the multi-month downtrend on the momentum indicator. And seeing this, crypto analyst Matthew Hyland has predicted that a massive bullish move is now on the cards for Bitcoin. This is because the previous two times Bitcoin managed to break out of a multi-month downtrend this year, it was followed by a massive bull run. All in all, good things are now happening with Bitcoin. And if we come to its current price, it is trading around the 48K and 49K support regions. This means that Bitcoin is now eyeing to break through the critical resistance level at 52K. And I think that there is a strong possibility that Bitcoin can clear this resistance. This is because we are now seeing that whales are now buying and heavily getting into Bitcoin. And this is what's one of the main driving forces that will eventually fuel Bitcoin to clear the resistance at 52K and then hopefully initiate a bull run at the start of 2022. And now if we come to Dogecoin's price, it is now showing support around the 18 cents level. And the good thing is that Doge is still holding pretty strong because of Elon Musk's recent announcement about Tesla accepting Dogecoin. So the point is that Dogecoin is definitely shedding off some losses along with the overall crypto market. But I'm more bullish on Doge as we enter 2022. This is because 2022 appears to be Dogecoin's year as we will be seeing a lot of amazing development for it. But the most exciting thing will be Dogecoin's entry into the NFTs and the metaverse space, which is already booming. For example, we are now seeing that a lot of great things have happened in this space. From Facebook rebranding itself to Meta and Microsoft building its own metaverse to Adidas joining the metaverse via NFT collaboration, Metaverse's future is looking bright. And as we know that the very first NFT has been minted on the Dogecoin blockchain, I think that Doge is going to become a leader of this space. This is because we know that Doge has lowered transaction fees compared to Ethereum, whose gas fee is tremendously high. So sooner or later, NFT developers and marketplaces are going to utilize the Dogecoin network. Now, let's come to one of the biggest catalysts for Dogecoin as we move on to 2022. We recently saw that Dogecoin can now be used to make payments on gaming giant Nexon. And this is important because it reveals that Doge is now going to enter the gaming space as well. And since the gaming sector is already turning towards NFTs and metaverse, Doge is going to become a key player there. And now, if we talk about metaverse's potential, Cathie Wood has recently predicted that metaverse can become a multi-trillion-dollar market in the future. She believes that it is a big idea that will probably infiltrate every sector in ways that people cannot even imagine. Moreover, she believes that the metaverse is also going to give a huge boost to the crypto space. So the point is that we now know that metaverse and NFTs are going to boost in the future. And since Dogecoin's developers are now trying to integrate Doge into this field, its utility is surely going to increase. And this is why I think that 2022 is going to be the year of Dogecoin, since we are going to see massive growth in both its value and adoption. And now let's come to Ethereum for a minute. So Ethereum is back in the red and has fallen below 4K once again. Now, 4K is its new resistance, but I'm almost certain that it'll go above it within this week. If ETH manages to clear this resistance, it is highly likely that it will start a new increase in the near term. So a daily close above the 4K level can possibly spark a move towards the $4,200 level, which could lead to a new rally. In short, Ethereum is not looking as bad as you might think. And another thing we are now seeing for Ethereum is that the bulls are yet to enter the ring. And once the bull seize control of the rally, ETH is highly likely to accelerate by 10x. And if this happens, ETH will reach the immediate target of 5K, slicing through the all-time high of $4,800. However, I think that this is not going to happen right away. This is because I think that Ethereum may continue in a downward trend for a few more times until it reaches its bottom and pulls a giant leg up to initiate a massive rally. All in all, I expect such a bull move for ETH to happen most likely in early 2022. And now let's come to Shiba Inu for a minute. So it appears that Shiba Inu holders and long-term investors have been unbothered about the token's recent bearish performance. They have been continuously purchasing even more coins than they previously had. For example, a major whale has recently added $5 million worth of SHIB tokens to its existing $1.2 billion positions. Another good thing for SHIB is that while investors have avoided other cryptos during the recent crypto market crash, investments in Shiba Inu have remained relatively stable. And according to data from Whale Stats, current Shiba Inu holdings stand at about $1.6 billion, a modest increase of 0.2% in the last 24 hours. And although whales are purchasing more and more SHIB, its price has remained on the low side throughout the last week. But the good thing for SHIB is that the overall crypto market is now recovering slightly, and I think that this will eventually fuel SHIB towards some gains. And another good thing for SHIB is that its adoption has been steadily increasing. Throughout this month, we have seen major crypto exchanges listing Shiba Inu along with retail merchants accepting SHIB payments. And more recently, Bit2Me, one of the leading crypto exchanges in Spain, has announced that it has now listed Shiba Inu for trading on its platform. So the thing to note here is that Shiba Inu's popularity is soaring day by day, and this is influencing all these exchanges and retail merchants to accept SHIB. And now I think that it is only a matter of time for Robinhood to list Shiba Inu on its trading platform. And if this happens, then SHIB will definitely surge big time in the crypto market. And now let's come back to Dogecoin. So it is currently trading around the 17 and 18 cents price levels. Basically, the overall crypto market is showing some recovery if we compare it to last week. And it appears that Doge has turned this region into a support floor. And I think that it is a good thing because Doge is now eyeing to clear the next resistance around 21 cents, which will happen sooner or later. And it is highly likely that it can clear it and rally up because we are now seeing that a lot of exciting things are happening to it. From Dogecoin's prospective entry into the metaverse and minting of the very first Doge NFT to retail merchants adopting Doge, I think that it is going to gain massive traction in its price and adoption. However, I expect a major price surge from Doge during the first half of 2022 only. This is because it will take some time for Dogecoin to shed off its recent losses. In any case, what are your expectations from Doge? Do you think that Dogecoin is going to 10x from here? Let me know in the comments section below.